Hello, everybody. What's going on? What's going on? Hello. Say, man, I sing really good on that one. I like hit that note like right there. I'm in it. Okay, call me Disney. So I want to talk to you about how to manifest a house, right? Everybody wants a house, some type of house, an RV or whatever it is, right? We do tiny living. We love it. And the first things first, though. If you've watched any of my videos, you'll notice I'm not pro-consumer approach to this, okay? Meaning I'm not trying to give you drive-through techniques, all right? I'm trying to give you really solidly founded, inspired by Neville, inspired by the law of attraction, inspired by science, inspired by neuroscience, inspired by psychology, right? So when you want to manifest a house, that means you're a house owner. Right? You're embodying what it means to be a house owner now within here. Okay. And so if you want to manifest a house, you first have to be in the state of a house owner. So again, to go back to the state means you have to understand what a state is. Neville defines it very simply as a body of beliefs. So again, if your body of beliefs is, I'm not a house owner now because I don't see it, then getting a house is hard. I don't have great credit. The housing crisis is crazy. And you need so much income to do this, right? That's your body of beliefs. That's your state about house buying and being a house buyer, right? And so you can fall in and out of states. That's what Neville says. What that means is you can fall in and out of these beliefs, which is actually quite freeing, because if your current set of beliefs or state is accepting that these are all true and you don't change it, then you're not going to manifest the house, okay? You might manifest something like it, and you may manifest a process towards it, and then it'll actually end up like reversing itself. You don't want that. I don't want that for you. So how do you go about doing this? So one, you need to change your core beliefs, right? You need to change your core state, which is, Neville calls that your dwelling place, right? That's basically your default, right? Your default identity you kick back on, right? And you fall back onto it and you trust it, and you trust that more than the new set of beliefs. And keep in mind, a state is a set of beliefs. It's not one belief, right? And all these beliefs are reinforcing other beliefs. And so you need to be dynamic, which means you need to be active in trying to actually mold and shape a belief. So how do you do that? Well, because the Bible uses the metaphor of the potter, you use thoughts and emotions to mold the new belief, which then molds another belief, which molds another belief, which molds another belief, and so on and so forth, right? And so this is like you are the basically architect of your mind, and that is what you're doing. You're building out a thought process that impresses the subconscious, that gets you into the state of the wish fulfilled, right? And again, by the way, each and every thought you build out is supposed to be from a state of deserving. I deserve this house. I deserve a good credit score. I deserve to have this house no matter what circumstances, right? And so you're building out a set of beliefs. And yes, you can call them affirmations, you can call them whatever you want, but you want to make sure that is matching here, okay? Meaning your inner conversations throughout the day. You can't go and build a new set of beliefs and say, I deserve a house and I'm going to manifest a house and I already have a house, right? And then your inner conversation saying, oh my gosh, look, I just watched the news on MSN.com. Which is not a great resource, by the way. But anyhow, so wherever you get it, right? Apple phone, whatever, right? Don't watch the news. Don't read things that are going to kick you out of state. That's not being very helpful to you, because if this isn't matching your already fulfilled desire of being a house owner, then that's not going to be very fruitful for you. And that's going to kick you out of state if you allow it, right? So why do that? Why forcefully go try to become a house owner, right? And try to manifest a house very quickly, and then go and forcefully or willingly look at things that will actually say everything against your beliefs, right? This is not about, oh, I gotta challenge myself. No, 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 no. This is completely opposite to that, right? The way you challenge yourself is that you actually start altering and molding and shaping the limiting beliefs. That's how you develop a mindset of being a house owner. Then you create a beautiful scene about you and your family or your besties or your friends or your BFFs, whatever it is, sitting down and wherever you want to be. Is it like near the beach? Then smell the salt of the air coming in through your balcony, right? Do you have a certain favorite song that you're into right now? Play that in the background, right? Are you standing on your veranda outside? Is there a tree nearby with some birds? Whatever it is, add detail and go through the house. So maybe create 3 to 5 scenes where each scene is a different area of the house, or you're doing something different with people, right? And you want to loop these scenes over and over and over, and you want to give yourself an action. So again, maybe the first scene is you feeling the handle of the door and the excitement of opening it, and then walking in and then just cheersing your significant other or your friend or whatever, right? Like holding a drink, feeling the weight of the cup, right? The steam coming out, whatever the drink is, because obviously if it's a Coke, then you don't want that steaming. So whatever it is, you add the details, you add the layers, right? You're the mental architect of your world. So be creative, right? And so you want to invest in a scene that means something to you that you would want to naturally do anyways. We're going to talk about what Neville means by natural as well in a future video. And that actually works on 3 levels, but you want to make these scenes natural. That means the first level is natural to you. Obviously, that means you don't want your version of your visual scene, right, to be what your mom would want for you or what society would want for you. It's literally something that you would want to create. So again, if you're like, I've always loved a balcony, put a balcony in your imaginary scene, right? Or you're like, I've always wanted like a really, really expensive coffee machine. Put that there too. Whatever you want. If you want your littlest kid running across and just having a blast, then have them running across. Whatever it is, make the scene yours. And that's what it means. It means you're the operant power. You're the owner of the scene. So make it yours. Don't put social pressures in there. Don't put anything else in there that you don't want. Make it yours. That's what one level of being natural means when you're building out these scenes, right? So if you're trying to manifest a house, again, see the house. Do research, by the way. Use Google Images. Give you a handful of houses that you would want. Pick one and just imagine yourself sitting in there doing amazing things with amazing people, right? Making memories. And then when you come out and you might hear something about a housing problem or whatever it is, ignore it, right? Or say, oh, gaslight it. Be like, oh, I don't know, whatever that is. That's not real. That's mythology. Like, I just don't accept that, right? And then go about your day. Distract yourself, right? But you can manifest a house, and you can manifest a house quite quickly, right? But again, as I've said, if that's your default set of beliefs, that a house is really easy to manifest. If it's not, then you need to work on that, and that's okay. There's no stress in that, right? Because that's what this is. The more you work on yourself, the better at manifesting you become. So this should be a fun journey for you, not a stressful one, okay? And the better that you get at doing stuff like this, the more confident that you'll become. The more confident you'll become, the quicker you'll become, right? And so that's how it happens. Like if you're looking at trying to understand or basically how to manifest like things like a house, is that you embody the state of being the house owner. And so even through your day, you can even use affirmations. But remember, from the wish fulfilled, and also with the feelings of the wish fulfilled. So you're not just doing robotic affirmations. You're like, man, this house is going to be amazing. This house is amazing. All these memories that I've made, as in the 3 to 5 memories that you've just included in your imaginary scenes, those are memories now. Oh, I remember when. So that's actually Neville's technique as well. So that's a great technique, is I remember when I saw my littlest kid running through, or I remember when that morning I walked on my veranda and I smelled the salt air and I felt it, right? So get creative, have fun with this. Yes, you can be a house owner, and yes, you can be a house owner quick, just depending upon your series of beliefs and states that you've accepted. So hope this was helpful. And let me know if it was. Share with me any techniques that work for you below. Much love to everybody, and I will speak to you soon. Be safe.